Yo, 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 what it do? What it do? It's your boy Demo the Don, aka God Demo. Back in the house again, back in the stand again, doing what I do the best, doing what I do the most. Keep it real. And I'm telling y'all all the stories about what happened, how it happened, and this, that, and the third, right? So, a few seconds ago, I was talking to y'all, and I was like, you know what? Let me tell y'all don't remember the story what I told y'all about how I was Adonis and Cronus, and as Adonis and Cronus, I didn't realize that I was both persons at one time. And what Rhea had did with Adonis, thinking that she was being slick and having Zeus. So okay, see that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all don't know the true story, so I'm trying to break it down to you. So like I said, I started off as Cain, went to being Hohenheim, died as Hohenheim, came back, came back as Adonis. You know what I'm saying? Because that was at the time of the Battle of the 12. You know what I'm saying? Battle of the 12 Titans. And, this would be in your history, but it wouldn't be in your history. You know what I'm saying? So we did that battle, right? And like I said, I won on because like I said, I was Adonis, and I came here and beat them. Well, not her, but you know what I'm saying. I came down and beat them both, beat all 11. And I told you, Mother Gaia and Rhea had joined teams and created you all to hide amongst, and that was their sneak attack to hide amongst you and come from out of nowhere and try to have a big old army and do all this and do all that with y'all. And and I'm like, that's not gonna work. First of all, I can see who you are. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like the rest of you. I ain't like the rest of the Akin. I ain't like the rest of our brothers and sisters. I can see who you are. And the life that I just lived gave me a whole lot of insight and power and understanding because I've lived for thousands of years just now. You know what I'm saying? I've gained a lot of power and understanding. I got way more power than you really know or understand because apparently you weren't paying no attention. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's how I found out it was all this other life everywhere. You know what I'm saying? There was a whole lot of stuff going on. There's a whole lot of stuff going on. So it's just a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess that these lies they told y'all. So for real, I'm just being real with y'all. So like I said, as Cronus, you know what I'm saying, my spirit as Cronus, you know what I'm saying, pretty much as a, spirit, even though in spirit I'm still flesh. And that's what kind of made me different from everybody else, you know what I'm saying? That's why they was like, Titan instead of a god because like the gods that was there, you know what I'm saying, that was different from me and my kinfolk, which is titans, you know what I'm saying. So we had to change up, like I said, we had to change up a whole lot of stuff. So and I had to figure out how to be more spirity in the spirit realm, you know what I'm saying. So as I figured that out, that's the whole while Cronus and Adonis had split up. And I didn't realize it, you know what I'm saying? But I knew, as either one, you know what I'm saying, we was the same person. It was just weird, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was just weird. So I was split from myself, spiritually and physically, you know what I'm saying? And I was in a humanoid form as Adonis. And like I said, I went through the whole battle situation, beat up. Like I said, I mollywopped everybody. In the last five, I didn't even have to touch them because I had their own people go against them. You know what I'm saying? So, but look, like I said, you need visuals because I'm talking about them battles was epic. Them battles was epic. Like I said, until I got to the last five. You know what I'm saying? Which no, technically it would be the last six, but the sixth one was Rhea, and like I said, she had gotten kind of big, and had a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? She had gotten big and got a heart attack. And that's what, being lazy do to you, you know what I'm saying? You get big. So she got big, got a heart attack, you know what I'm saying? So she didn't even realize that that's what was the case because like I told you, when it came to me dealing with her and Mother Earth, all I did was come in and take her people. You know what I'm saying? And had her people come behind me and follow me instead of her soldiers. Now her regular people, I just left them. You know what I'm saying? Like the farmers and blacksmiths and stuff. I left them. but I took all her soldiers. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that was. And so because I took all her soldiers, you know what I'm saying, she envied that I was able to do such a thing. You know what I'm saying? She looked up to me for that. You know what I'm saying? She was like, that's attractive. You know how women are. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to a man in power or a man that shows how much power he has. So she was loving it. You know what I'm saying? She was loving it. So okay. So she had like I said, her and Mother Earth, you know what I'm saying, going through their thing. But Mother Earth, she didn't pass, you know what I'm saying? She was still going. But she wasn't a part of the deal, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't have to worry about her, you know what I'm saying? And then she had no actual followers either. She tried to pick up Rhea's followers after she had passed, but our people are. They want you ain't her, so we ain't going. You ain't her. I don't care who you is, and people. So for real, just you know how it is. So that's I'm like, humans got a problem. I don't understand. Humans got problems. Boy, y'all just don't respect nothing but what y'all want to respect, and that's it. And if somebody ain't doing what they want to do, for you, then you act stupid with them. You know what I'm saying? You got like, they worth nothing, and this. I mean, so disrespectful, so disrespectful. So it was crazy because like I said, after I took her stuff, you know what I'm saying, I went and got the other ones, you know what I'm saying, because she was like one of the first people I went through, you know what I'm saying, because as I say, like she was the third person. She was the third guy that I went through. Like I went through the first two, it was a big fight, just me and them, you know what I'm saying. It went down. But the other ones got wind of, that one-on-one fight wasn't, you know what I'm saying, where it was at. So they was like, nah, we need people to, get in the way and be cannon fodder. Yeah. Or, you know what I'm saying, and defend us and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how that went. That's how the whole king and queen situation started. You know what I'm saying? So, because, at first we just did what we did. And we had just chiefs and leaders and stuff like that. But then, kings and queens, came around at that point. You know what I'm saying? That's when kings and queens became a thing. So, they did their thing, you know what I'm saying, and I turned around and like I said, beat them down. And then the last five, I just didn't have to do nothing with them because they were sitting all together and they knew it was going down. They knew it was going down, and like I said, I tricked them and they got all their people and had their people ready to come back at them. You know what I'm saying, to betray them because they saw a better deal with me, and the way they was treating them was not fair. And I gave them, and they talked to the people who I had already had, and they saw that, what I'm saying, I was a very fair leader, and they went with it, you know what I'm saying. So anyway, because I'm trying to get to a whole nother part of the story. So anyway, like I said, Adonis and Chronus. So after I beat him, you know what I'm saying, Rhea had been coming back and forth. You know what I'm saying? But she had been coming back and forth as Rhea and not as who she was on Earth. You know what I'm saying? I leave that to another name. I leave that to another day to tell you her name at that point. Which you'll enjoy that, to know that that's who that was. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll be like, dang, that's what that was. And, oh, so she her, but she that. Don't worry about it too much. So I mean, she cool. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even bother if she wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Worth talking to. But she worth it, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, me and her on two different pages. Like since the beginning. And I didn't realize this like since the beginning. Cause remember, this is also Lucy. You know what I'm saying? Ray is also Lucy. So that's how that went. So you starting to get the picture. Okay, so uh that's what I'm saying. You gotta follow along with me now. And so she kept coming back and forth, after I won, you know what I'm saying, as who she was, but I didn't really realize who she was because she lied to Adonis saying who she was. And but she was, a good time, you know what I'm saying? And but I just I wasn't trying to settle down at the time, and because I just won this war. You know how it is. You famous, you got it coming out the pocket, straight out the pocket, just out the pocket, out the pocket, out the pocket. So I just didn't think nothing of it. And so eventually, once I found out that that's what it was with Cronus, as Cronus, I came down, and we had a little chat. We had a little chat, and it was kind of weird and strange. But I told him, as long as you live, you should be straight. You know what I'm saying? And so then that tight knocking me situation came because she had gotten pregnant, and to her, she was cheating. To her, she was cheating. You know what I'm saying? And so she tried to keep it secret, and that's why she threw Zeus, away and hit him. You know what I'm saying? And did the thing with the rock because she thought she was cheating on Cronus, and she thought that he would, just flip out, which kind of sort I did because of some other reasons, but not because of that, but because of other reasons, and because I saw it was coming. You know what I'm saying? I saw this whole big war was coming, and a lot of people was gonna, get mailed off, and so I like, it was crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I had to fight this war, you know what I'm saying? So when I fought that war, you know what I'm saying, Rhea thought that she can use Adonis to come fight me. And he was like, no. And he told her straight up, I'm not going to come fight myself. And that's when I remember, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. And this is all over. You know what? This is stupid. This is freaking stupid. This is freaking stupid. But, when you try to talk to some people in the middle of a war, people don't want to listen. Especially when you like, I got the upper hand, I got all these people, and I'm like, you know what? Everybody can go over there. Everybody can go over there. Everybody can get it. What you mean? Everybody can get it. Whoever want to get it. But so after I did that, and I was ready to go. I was ready to fight everybody. You hear me? I'm talking about my own people and everything. I'm talking about Titans and everything. I was ready to fight them and everybody. I was ready to fight everybody. And that's when I said, I told you a story about how there was like, and I'm looking, look, this, is she really in the corner crying? Pause. Time out. Time out. And they saw that I had compassion and understanding and forgiveness and all that stuff like that because I had to stop. I stopped the war, from fighting everybody by myself. You know what I'm saying? Because of some stuff she did. And me and Zeus talked and laughed about it, you know what I'm saying? And that's why when we ran over to the Romans, her name was Ops. Because Zeus was like, women, why would you do that? And then when I told her the truth about me being Adonis and Adonis being me, you know what I'm saying? She just was like, really? I didn't know that. But she was mad. And I'm like, why is you mad? We the same person. We just two different people in two different bodies. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't understand. She didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? And it was just weird. You know what I'm saying? But she was mad because she thought she was cheating. And I'm like, really, you're not. So I can't get mad. I wasn't mad in the first place. For real, when I thought you was. But it was, you know what I'm saying? But I just figured because I'm like, shoot. Now that when I found out, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, I'm getting all that snatched down there as him. I can feel that and remember that. I'm good. So you've been cheating. You've been cheating all this time. You've been cheating all this time. I didn't know it at the first, woman. It was only afterwards. After you had Zeus, that's when I realized it. Because when I ate you when you was asleep, when you had that baby in your belly, uh, I realized that was my child too. I'm like, so yeah, that's how that went down. So I'm like, oh man, this is the most craziest mix up there's ever been. Oh boy! And I told Zeus about me being Cain and Cronus, and then I told him about him being Adam, and what I'm saying, and then we talked about Mother Earth, we talked about Uranus, we talked about everything, and so that's why we came up with the whole commandment situation, and trying to bring rules and order to humankind and stuff like that. So he was like, man, we need some kind of way to show these people what faith is. And I was like, I'm already down there. And I'm pretty much done with all my partying. And I got a wife and kids now. You know what I'm saying? So I could show these people what faith is. I just changed my name to Job. So Adonis Job Cronus? Adonis Job Cronus. Yeah, Adonis Job Cronus. So it was just crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I did. That's when I did the whole Job thing situation. You know what I'm saying, to show faith, and I ended up passing as Job, and then after I passed as Job, I came back as Miguel, and then the whole Moses situation happened. You know what I'm saying? And but that was after, I came after the whole commandment situation and stuff, because he was an old man when I ran into him. You know what I'm saying? He was older, but you know what I'm saying, he was old by the time I was of age. You know what I'm saying? He was like, ancient. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy, you was old. So a lot of his power had was gone. Yeah, Miguel O'Hare. You know what I'm saying? Not Miguel O'Hara, but Miguel O'Hare. You know what I'm saying? And then Miguel O'Hara is another guy. You know what I'm saying? So it was Miguel O'Hare, Miguel O'Hara, and Miguel Espinosa, which is the three amigos. Moses. Could you imagine? Boy, we had some fun. We had some good times, you know what I'm saying? And oh boy. Yeah. I'm glad he caught me when he did, though. You know what I'm saying? Especially as Miguel Espinosa, because, I was on the wrong track and he caught me. And he got me on the right track and showed me what, righteousness is and what holy could be. You know what I'm saying? Now, they don't have that in your Bible because, like I said, your book is written by sore losers, and they didn't want to put the whole information in there or anywhere. So they split it up and put it here and there and everywhere, and told you it was all separate and this, that, and the third. And then look, liars are horrible. Okay, especially habitual liars. They are horrible. So that's crazy. The worst love story. The worst love story. Straight up, because it didn't end there. Of course, you know what I'm saying. At Saturn, she was ops, and we had kids, and I still was like, you got problems, you got issues, you don't understand how well being faithful is. You don't understand what honesty is, do you, woman? So it was just hard because I was trying to get away from her, and she kept finding me, and I'm just like, look, woman, leave me alone. So as when I went through the whole Odin situation, and she was Frigga, that's when I broke away from her completely. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm sorry, I had to fake my death as Odin. They was like, didn't you die by the wolf? No, no. Me and that wolf became best friends. We was sitting there chilling. We was having a good time. I'm sorry. I mean, he don't drink or nothing because, he a wolf. But, when you need a werewolf, we need to see the man, make a werewolf. So, that was and I didn't know that he would come to Earth and be the person who started Red Robin Hood. I mean, Red Riding Hood. Yeah, Little Red Riding Hood. You know what I'm saying? That story. And Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this stuff is mixed and twisted, and you don't understand how it doesn't work the same for guys as it does for humans. Time does not work the same. Because when we leave from there, we might go back to this time, that time. It's wherever we go. You know what I'm saying? And wherever we need it, wherever we supposed to go, we go there. And it might not be the same. It might not. It may be way in the future when they was there and they came back all the way to the past. So that's why I was like, you can't mess with time. I can't let you do this whole time travel situation for real. Keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? For real, you can't keep doing that because y'all messing up so much stuff by doing that. You know what I'm saying? For reals. But luckily for us, as guys, they got me Father Time, and I locked a whole lot of time and place and events in place, so that way you can't disrupt them. And if you do go to a timeline where you will disrupt it, all you do is make a new timeline for that future and not yours. The things a person got to do when they're responsible. So, like I said, I just want to tell y'all the truth about what happened, how it happened, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And how the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit came to be. You know what I'm saying? Who the Holy Spirit is, which is me. Oh boy, I'm just laying. I'm the unholy Holy Spirit, Lord thy God, Satan. I am the unholy portion of the Holy Spirit, and without unholy butts, you needed a lot of energy, didn't you? So, who did you get it from? Ouija, are you with me? Ouija, are you with me? I ain't no thug in harmony. I ain't no thug at all. I'm just a good guy who people keep trying to push and do things, trying to force my hand, trying to force my hand. Why? Because they don't understand whose hands they're forcing. And so, I just want y'all to sometimes, man, just think and be careful about who you're dealing with, because you never know who they are for real, until they tell you. And when they tell you, you got to be respectful of it, and don't be like, oh, that ain't you. I keep. And then when they, flatline you, then you wonder what happened. Wake up in ICU like, dang, I was just outside a minute ago. No, baby, that was about 2-3 days ago. Damn, what happened? Baby, you was running your mouth, writing them checks that you can cash. And so for the last 2 days, we've been taking care of you. Oh boy, so I'm just saying, I love you. I really do. I don't like you, but I do love you. Pay attention that we do love you. You know what I'm saying? Because if we didn't, you wouldn't still be here. If we didn't, you would not, been able to do any of the stuff that you've been able to do this whole time. But like I said, you don't understand mercy, and you don't understand. Stop it, cut it out. You don't understand these things. You don't understand the ego and the arrogance and that fake pride and that wrath and that nasty, proud, sinner, blasphemous behavior will do to you and for you and your children and your future. You know what I'm saying? Because look at what it's done to your past already, and how it's got your present. So what you think it's going to do to your future? So just being real with you. You know what I'm saying? I am who I am, and I don't care what you think, feel, believe, or guess. And I'm not looking for followers. No, I'm looking for people to find people who just like you. Find your own little gig. Not and then we're congregating. Yes, we're not a congregation. It's just in case y'all do get that, to the point where y'all get a gig. You know what I'm saying? They're not a congregation. They're congregating, but they're not a congregation. So y'all got congregations that y'all don't even congregate with each other. These people will be congregating for good intention groups. You're just a congregation to hear some bedtime stories, and that don't congregate with each other. Ooh, boy, you didn't pay that attention, Bill, did you? But it's okay. It's okay. One day you will. And when you do, then you'll understand what happened and how it happened and who did it to you. Instead of trying to just point the finger at who they said, those rumors are about. I'm just saying, because they don't know who that is. They don't understand who that is. They don't even care who it is. They just want to use the name to do what they want to do with. You know what I'm saying? Just like they do with, the son. They just use his name just to do whatever they want to do with it. That's just how people are sometimes, or pretty much since then. So, hey man, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Don't worry about it. It look to you is not real. To you is not real. Okay, so keep just believing, believing. Yeah, buddy. I have faith. That's trust. That's knowledge. That is what faith is, But hey, it is what it is, right? Inconsideration is the root of all evil. Did you know that? Did you know that inconsideration was the root of all evil? Yeah, because you got to be inconsiderate to hurt somebody. You have to be inconsiderate to keep skeletons in the closet when it's best to let them go and let people understand what's real instead of what's fake, so that way they don't hurt themselves trying to do something that they shouldn't be doing because they're under a false pretense. You know, tense. Oh, okay. Past tense, present tense, future tense, false pretense. What is a pretense? Oh, okay. What is tense? The notion, right? Tense, notion, and in notion, when you tense up, you notice it's the notion of just stopping, right? So, what is tense again? Okay. So the pre is before, right? So before you even get the notion, you already presumed that you knew through your assumptions the truth of the conclusion that you had no verification, identification, no research, no investigation of, but yet you come to a conclusion that you have the answer, which you have no pretense of, no past, present, or future sense, tense of, but yet and still, so inconsiderate that and so rude and so selfish and so covered in vanity and so vain that you would take everybody's name and you just and say it like it's yours. John Jacob Hammerschmidt. His name is my name. Now, is that really your name? Now, if start calling you John Jacob Hammerschmidt, will you say me present? I'm just saying, for real. So why would you take somebody else's name if I ain't like that? Anybody's. That ain't your name. That ain't you. Psh, we the same. We the same. No, we are not. We are not the same. No matter who you are, we are not the same. You are you and I am me. Now, we do have some similarities, but we are not the same. Okay? And that's not just between me and you. That's between you and everybody else between everybody else, and just the same with me. Okay, okay. So and things are way more deeper and than what they would like to tell you. And when you do some research and investigation, you'll see that that's if you ain't lazy, MLLD, mentally lazy, learned, disordered, disabled, and you just want to accept whatever bedtime story somebody give you, listen to the rumors and the hearsay like that's facts. Boy, y'all got some problems, Jack. For real, for real. It's bad out there. That's why I'm giving out the truth about these stories and about what happened, how it happened, when it happened, the things that happened. Because once some things happen, you can't take it back, right? If it happened, it happened. You can't take it back. If you said it, you said it. You can't take it back. If you showed that expression, you can't take it back. Okay. So it's be careful about what you say and what you do and how you say it and how you do it. Maybe sometime at one point or another. Yeah. So just let them know what's up, Doc. Don't feed the ops.